So, today, as I said, we were going to talk about peripherals. Now, some peripherals you might be familiar with, like your keyboard or your mouse, or basically anything that plugs into your PC with a USB, which includes stuff like this camera, for example. This is a camera that I use for Skype, and as you can see, it's got a USB connection. I plug into my PC. And then there are other, more specialized peripherals.
Yeah, we had a suggestion from our editor to look at a graphics tablet with a pen or a stylus, and how that works for your PC and what it's used for.
Excellent. So rather than us showing you how it works, we'll get someone that uses it on a regular basis. Our editor, Luigi. Hi, Luigi.
Hi, Nizar. Hi, Jared.
Good. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the graphics tablet? So it plugs in with a USB, correct?
That's correct. Just like a regular mouse or a regular keyboard, just plugs in via USB.
Can you show us what the actual the graphics tablet looks like?
Yes, it looks a little something like this. It comes with a pen stylus. And also the most important part is this square right here.
Excellent.
Great.
So now show us how it works. Now, I know that you use it primarily for stuff like photo editing and also stuff like digital printing and painting. So let's talk about that.
Sure. Like I said, anything that happens within this little square, any changes I make with the stylus, it affects the desktop in real time.
There you go. So open up a application where you could use it, like let's say Photoshop, I guess.
Sure, I'm using Adobe Photoshop.
Yeah.
I'm going to open up a picture of you two gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay.
And I can use this as easily as one would use a pen or a pencil. And I can make some changes. I can remove some blemishes.
How accurate is it, Luigi?
It's really, really accurate. Like real time. Anything I do on the screen will affect the picture in real time.
Now, obviously, to set this up, you need to have the installation CDs and install all the drivers and make sure that it's all compatible with your computer. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
So you can't really do anything until you've done that, and that's something you have to do.
Well, yeah, the more specialized devices won't be recognized immediately by Windows, so there'll be, sometimes they come on a USB stick, or you just download it sometimes now.
Or installation CDs or whatever it is.
Yeah, sometimes you still get the CD.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see. So you're going to use it to get rid of some of our blemishes. There are plenty that he could get rid of. Of course, I'd like you to know that we don't actually do any kind of styling touch-ups on our facial appearances in this episode or in any of our episodes. So,
well, you'd need a budget, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you need a much bigger budget than we have. And also, we like to film in the raw.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Just removing some blemishes from your face.
Thanks.
Making you look even more beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Like you mentioned, you must install the drivers with the CD that comes with it, and you must get the tablet the correct orientation. Otherwise, up is down, left is right.
Luigi, how much do they cost?
This one is quite cheap. No more than $100, perhaps.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty worthwhile. That's all right. I like that. All right, so now show us how you do some digital painting with it.
Sure. I'll open up a blank page here. I'm going to select a brush, select a color, green will do.
So you've opened up Photoshop to do this with?
That's right, I've opened up Adobe Photoshop.
Okay, cool.
Which is a common program. A lot of people recognize it. It's not free.
No, it's not free.
It's not free at all. There are free
like
tools.
Paint?
Oh, yeah, there's Paint that comes in Windows, but I think there's some open source versions that you can download. There's a lot of types of programs that can use these things.
Which is great.
But Photoshop's common.
Okay, so now I know that when you're using it for digital painting, the amount of pressure that you put on the stylus has a big effect on what it looks like. Is that right?
Correct.
Good.
Depending on how soft or how hard I press down on it, it affects the transparency of the brushstroke.
Oh, that's beautiful. And also the width of the brush stroke as well?
That's right. You can set it quite simply in brush presets, and you can set it pen pressure. And once again, depending how soft or how hard, it affects the size of the brush.
That's excellent. And so then you can do a little bit of digital painting if you wish.
Yes, that's right. This is one technique to make the digital painting look more like an oil painting or something out of acrylic.
Excellent. Excellent. What a fantastic peripheral.
Well, thanks very much for that, Luigi.
Thank you so much. And that's, like I said, if you'd like to know a little bit more in depth about how to set it up, how to use it, how to make it all work and compatible with your computer, Luigi's put up a much more in-depth version of how to set all of this up and how to use it, how to make it all work with your computer on our YouTube channel. So if you go to our YouTube page, of which the address should be right about there, then you will be able to see a much more in-depth version of how to use, how to set up, and how to have fun with a graphics tablet.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Luigi.
Cheers, Luigi.
Thanks, guys.
All right, and we hope that you enjoyed our segment about peripherals.